For many of us, we need to log into a remote Linux server and run Geom4 remotely. Or launch a Linux container and run Geom4 inside the container. Most of the time, we stay in the command line to control the remote Geom4. But from time to time, we may need to launch a remote graphic window to visualize simulated models or data. And that's when you need an X server. Normally, a server means a powerful remote computer, and our laptops, smartphones, or PCs are clients accessing the server through the internet. Counterintuitively, an X server is a program running on your laptop or PC. And the remote Geom4 GUI is a client of the X server. Without an X server running on your laptop or PC, you cannot display a remote Geom4 GUI on your desktop. If you run a Linux desktop, you already have a X server running for you. There are many X server programs that can run on a Windows machine. I recommend Mobile Xterm for Windows users who haven't heard about X server before. It is free, and you don't even have to install it. Just download the portable edition and double-click the icon to run it. And yes, Mobile Xterm is a terminal, but when it is running, an X server is running in the background as well, and that's all we need. Of course, you can use this terminal to control the remote Linux server if you like. On a Mac, there is only one choice: Xquartz. Be sure to install and upgrade to the latest version of it. An older version may cause problems that are hard to identify. Be sure to allow connections from network clients under the Security tab in the Preference window. That's not all. One still needs to type the command xhost+ in the terminal to allow connections from other machines. This command may also need to be done on a Linux desktop. All of these are already enabled by default in Mobile Xterm. That's why I recommend a typical Windows user to use Mobile Xterm. If you don't have a remote Geom4 installed, to try this out, you can use a Docker Linux container running in your local laptop or PC to mimic a remote Linux server. Check my previous tutorials to find out how. However, a container is not really a physical machine. Things related to specific hardware, such as visualization through OpenGL, may not work easily in a container. This is one of the reasons for me to prefer HepRap browser over Qt, as Qt relies on OpenGL for visualization, while HepRap does not. To sum up, an X server is needed on a Mac or Windows PC to display a Linux program window, such as a Geom4 related GUI, running on a remote server or a local container. Mobile Xterm is recommended for a typical Windows user, and Xquartz is the only choice for a Mac user. A word of warning: showing a remote X window on a local desktop can be painfully slow over a laggy network. In that case, VNC might be a better alternative. But we'll leave that topic to another tutorial.